Hi guys, it's me. Before I say anything, I just want to apologize. Yesterday I kept saying I was trying to give an example, and I kept saying Cameron Diaz. It's James Cameron, the guy that I was talking about, the cameraman. He's like I told you, he's a big time movie producer now, and yeah. So I should have done the research, but it was just you know something I just wanted to mention. But yeah, so listen, yesterday I know I was talking about doing healing and stuff, um, and I want to keep talking about that because I totally forgot to tell you what happens when you do your healing. And a lot of things are gonna happen, and not exactly, I mean, it's gonna be good for you, but at the same time you're gonna you're gonna find yourself with a lot of opposition. And the reason is because well, you're healing, right? You're healing, and healing is gonna come with a lot of, like I said, good things for you, but at the same time it's not gonna be so good for others. And a lot of people are gonna be in a way pissed off at you because you're moving forward. Another thing is, like, yeah, I see this car and I always, it reminds me of, look at this person. This person is trying to defend himself from the people over here on the bottom, right? And this is exactly how you're gonna be. Right? You're gonna be trying to defend yourself because, like I said, a lot of people are gonna be showing you the part that they haven't healed themselves yet. And you're gonna be acting as a mirror for people that are still in the dark, right? The minute that they see you trying to get out of whatever hole you're in, right, like with the devil, yeah, every time, and you probably have seen this before, like every time someone is trying to move forward in life, people that they start feeling some kind of resentment towards you, or it's not even yeah, it has nothing to do with you. And that's something that I want to make this video for, because it has nothing to do with you, but because like I said, you're gonna act like a mirror to these people. And while they're gonna be thinking like, oh, because a lot of people are gonna be feeling left out in the cold, right? Like these people over here. Why? Because, well, before you used to have time to give to them, well, now your time is gonna be precious, right? And a lot of people are not gonna feel good about the fact that, right now, like, while I was doing my healing, and I continue doing it every single day, I found myself in this situation where people were like, oh, what happened to you? Why you are not calling me? Oh, I left you several messages. Oh, I still have some messages to respond right now. But like I said, the reason is because sometimes at least with me, I was trying to do a whole lot of stuff. And like I said, sometimes these people are gonna have to be left behind. And the reason is not because they're people or anything. It's just like because a lot of these people haven't done their work. And that is not something that you should feel guilty about. Because at first I started feeling guilty, right? Like, oh, I stopped talking to a lot of people. I stopped protecting more my energy. I started focusing myself on my own personal stuff. And a lot of people feel some kind of a resentment, like, and I'm sure, like, You know, if you, they were probably saying like, oh, who does she think she is? She thinks she's better than me or whatever. But that has nothing to do with what is going on. Because why? Well, before you used to give your energy to everybody, well, now you're giving it to yourself. And because you're giving it to yourself, well, now you have a lot less time. Why? Because you're working on whatever that is that you're doing. And besides, another thing is like I always, I always tell people whenever like I mention like they need to do some healing, a lot of times we're carrying burdens that don't even belong to us. Whenever I see this card is like a donkey, right? With a lot of like, the donkey is not the donkey's fault to be, overburdened with so many wands, right? So many heavy wood on their back. Those are not even for the donkey, right? Those are like, in this case over here, like this man carrying all these wands, those are not even his problems. Count this as problems. Those are not even his problems. These are other people's problems that he's carrying. And like I said, when you start focusing on yourself, then a lot of these people are going to feel resentful that you are no longer giving your time away like you used to. But another thing is like I said, some people are not going to be coming with you to the place where you are trying to get. Why? Because you have made that decision. You have made peace with yourself. When we're doing healing, it's gonna take a lot for you to admit, a lot for you to accept, a lot of things. That healing is like visiting those places, those dark places that nobody wants to visit, right? This could be childhood traumas. This could be the ugly parts of yourself that you didn't want to see. And it requires a lot of courage to go back and revisit those places. I have so many dark places in my life that I had to visit, right? Some things that I pushed away and tried to ignore it, like the same way that I was explaining to you yesterday with this card. This person that doesn't want to make a decision, this person doesn't want to even see, right? Because if we put a blindfold, if we pretend that nothing is there, we're just pushing it down. We're not working on it. And that's the thing. When you do your healing, you have to, like I said, visit these places that perhaps you didn't even want to remember again. But that you have to, because that's what healing is for, right? You're trying to make peace with whatever happens to you, with whatever is going on in your life, or whatever happened to you when you were a child, all this kind of stuff. And because it takes a lot of courage to do that, a lot of these people, right, that are here, they haven't done the work, right? Why? Because it's painful. Doing the work is painful, and nobody wants to do the work, right? We rather forget, put a blindfold on whatever that is, and forget that it's even there. And like I said, you can't bring people like that into your new beginning, because what you're basically going to be doing is like you're going to be making peace with whatever happened to you, whatever dark side, your ego, everything. You're going to be leaving it behind. You're going to literally go through the dark night of the soul, what is called, which is, like I said, face your fears, the things that you don't want to see, because if you remember, they hurt. And you're gonna go through this transformation. Like I said, a lot of people don't want to go through that transformation because it's like death. Look, all these people are over here. This lady doesn't even want to see death, right? Because this is scary, right? This guy over here, this priest or whatever he is, he's trying to, look, he has his hands, right? Like together, trying to plead for his life. This person over here is already dead. This is a major transformation that you're going through. And like I said, we can all do it. Yeah, we can, right? If I can, you can. But the problem is, like I said, that a lot of people would rather stay here because, like I said, they don't want to see the truth. It's scary, it's painful. This is why I always encourage people, if they can visit a psychologist, to do it. That's because the psychologists, like I said, they go to school to learn about how to explain something to you in a way that you're gonna understand it at whatever level you are, right? You could be here, like feeling this pain and still feeling like betrayed, like remembering this stuff, like feeling like you're dead, right? You're dead inside for whatever happened to you. And psychologists, well, they go to school exactly for that, to study how they can tell you in a way that they're not going to make you feel worse than this, right? In a way that you can understand it. And yeah, that's the thing. Like I said, you're going to have to be standing your ground. I know that a lot of people look at me like this, right? Like, because now, unlike before that I used to be like I said, a people pleaser. Now I have my boundaries. Now I'm like, no, this is not good for me. This doesn't feel good. Or now I'm clear about what I want. I'm clear about, I make peace with a lot of stuff. When you get to the Queen of Swords, you're at a place where not a lot of things are gonna get past you. Why? Because like I said, Queen of Swords is well known for being very smart, for being very clear about what she wants, and her boundaries are really set. The reason why, because she went through so much. She made peace with her past, right? She went through a judgment. Her judgment wanted to leave whatever happened to her behind. This is the reason why she always looked forward. She's giving her back to the past. She doesn't want to have anything to do with her past because her past is dead, right? And I know you're going to find a lot of people, while you're going through your healing, you're going to find a lot of people saying like, oh my God, like, why are you talking about it? Why are you acting that way? Or why are you, now you're a nun, you used to be a prostitute or whatever, right? Why? Because they're still in a mindset of the old you, right? Some people are going to even say like, oh no, she's just putting on a show, or he's just pretending that he's better, or that he found the light, or whatever. It doesn't matter, right? Why? Because like I said, there is still a stock in whoever you used to be, whatever things that you did in the past, whatever dark stuff, whatever addictions you had before. Now you're a priest, and they're like, wait, what? Weren't you used to sleep with everybody? Like, what the? Like, some people won't even like admit the fact that you're different. Why? Because like I said, they are used to the old you, right? Now you're different, but they're used to the old you. And it's gonna take some time before they realize that, you're actually, it's not just a mirage, it's not just fantasy. You're actually trying to do better. Why? Because there's a place that you want to get to, right? This is a place that you want to get to. You want to be happy. You want to be happy. You want to be stable. You want to be grounded. And that's all, because that's what healing does, right? It takes you to a different place where before you used to be over here or here with your traumas, with whatever happened to you, feeling trapped. Like, none of this is going to exist anymore after you do your healing. It's very important. That's what I said. But like I said, doing your healing, it's going to take a lot of guts to do it. Because like I said, you're going to have to dive deep into the dark places, the things that you don't want to remember, that you don't want to see. And, it's going to bring you pain. But the reason for that is for you, like I said, to make peace with whatever happened to you, with whatever traumas you had. It's going to help them heal it. And it's only then when you're going to get to this place, right? Your priorities are going to completely change. And like I said, a lot of people are going to be pissed because they're going to be like, oh, I need time. Give me time. Give me the time. Narcissistic people that before you used to give and give and they used to take. Those people are no longer going to be in your life because they are at a place of darkness, right? Narcissistic people are the ones that want to have control over you. The ones that, oh, I want you to give to me your attention, whatever you like. Why? Because the devil is attracted to the light. Narcissistic people are attracted to the light. And you give, but you never receive. It's all about like, I'll take, and I will never give you anything. Because that's who I am, right? And yeah, these people are going to be like, oh, I need you to help me. Why you're not helping me anymore? Why aren't you making me feel good? Narcissistic people love to go to where the light is because, like I said, they're in the dark. They're in the dark and they're attracted to the light, someone else's light. And what happens is, like I said, the minute that you stop giving your light away, these people are gonna be, upset. They're gonna be mad. The narcissistic is gonna be like, oh my God, you used to tell me this and that and make me feel good. I need somebody to make me feel good. Well, I'm sorry, I can't do that anymore. Now it's all about give and take. You give me, I give you something. It's an even exchange. No more half-ass shit. Like, I'll give, and you just take. No more. Right? And like I said, this is where your priority is going to start changing. And people are going to be mad, but you're going to have to set your boundaries. You're going to have to set your boundaries. And eventually, whoever wants to do good and wants to do their healing and all this stuff, they're going to be given back to you. All right? No more take. Now it's equal. Now you give me and I'll give you. And right, it's not gonna be more, like I said, like just me. It's all about me. Narcissistic people are like, it's all about me. I remember some people that, I will tell them, like, they will call me and I'll be like, oh, I'm having problems right now, I'm like feeling really bad, and these people will be like, oh, I'm so sorry that you're feeling that way. I'm sorry to hear that. Anyway, so listen, I gotta tell you about my problems because I still need somebody to listen to me. Right? And I'm like, what? Didn't just hear what I said, that I'm not in a mood right now to talk? Like, and this is when, these people are gonna be fighting you for, because no more having a human dumping ground, right? No more of that. no more using you as a human dumping ground, right? Where I come and I just like unload myself and tell you everything, all my crap, regardless whether you're happy or not. I still need somebody to listen to me, right? So no more of that. You're gonna make sure that all of this is gone. And like I said, a lot of people are gonna be mad, but who cares, right? You still need to do your healing. And don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. So, okay, well, that's what I want to say. And yes, set those boundaries. Believe me, some people don't know where to stop. So it's up to you to say, like, listen, I'm going to draw the line. And from here now on, you can get past this. That's it. So, yeah. Okay, I hope this helps you some way, somehow. And yeah, okay. See you later. Bye.